We are live. Oh my goodness. We already have all these people in chatting.
Hello, hello. Welcome.
Yeah. Well, let's see. It's Fluid Friday. What's in your cup? I actually have a cup full of old coffee. That's disgusting. And then so really I looked at it and I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't drink from that cup. But I have a bottle of water. So what's in your cup, you guys? Tell us
Yes,
everything.
let us know what's in your cup. I've got whiskey and
Oh.
water. It's a screwball whiskey.
Oh. I want to say hi to David Starlight from Australia. And David does a show Tuesdays on Psychic Fixes. And I produce the show with him. So you can always say hi to me. You won't ever see me, but you can say hi to me. But David does readings and meditation and discussion. Whatever comes in for him, he'll discuss it and answer questions. So Tuesday is 2 p.m. Pacific time. And so, anyway, we're excited to be here. Let's see who's here. Let me go. Okay, is it Arcana DFS? And your name is like Demolola, something like that.
I remember.
And go ahead.
I was just going to say, let us know what's in your cup, guys. I hope you're telling us.
Yeah.
And also, we have a poll. Friday Feuds. Our Friday Feuds.
I answered it already.
Did you did you put the link in here, or welcome to Fluid Friday? What's in your cup?
The link is in the description live, you guys. You just have to click on it and it'll take you to the poll.
Yeah, so if you guys go to our live on YouTube, then you'll be able to click on the link and participate in our poll. And today's question is, how would a dog wear pants? Go look at the options and tell us.
Yeah. It was an easy one for me.
What'd you answer?
That he's going to eat his pants.
That he's going to eat them?
Yeah. So why even do it? Oh, that was a good one. Hi, asshole.
But if he didn't eat pants,
how would he eat the pants?
If he didn't eat his pants, well, first of all, we're assuming the dog is a he, so hold on. If it didn't eat its pants, then how would the dog wear the pants?
Well, the hind legs.
The hind legs.
I think so. He has to have this free. So, you know.
Oh, I love it.
Hi, Christy. Hi, One Big Wani. Hi. You're getting married. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Great. Good news. Would everyone, share the show if you have that ability? If you have people out there that want a reading, go ahead and share the show. Hi, Karen. How are you? Happy Friday. Oh, thank goodness, isn't it? I do have scheduled Saturdays off, Thursdays and Saturdays to write, but I was writing all day today. So that's why I look like what I look like. I just sit.
You look great. What are you talking about?
I ordered, someday I'll wear makeup. We'll see. I ordered Chinese, and when I write, I buy 2 or 3 like dinners to eat for a couple of days, and then I just write all day. That was great.
Okay, yeah. I get it. And
there for a minute, Wanna Big Wani, I thought you said your fiance's name was Carlos and he's going to give you a big ring. But then I see Carlos is there and you said, hi, Carlos. So I've got it straight now. Carlos had Chinese today. Yeah. Yeah. It was pretty good. Except for, I get delivery and I'm like looking at the little car and the little car is driving in circles and then back again. Backs up, goes like this, and circles. So after 10 minutes, I'm calling the guy to see if he's high. Is he lost in the parking lot? And he was really nice. He just said that he has had to pick up more than one order. And I'm like, oh, I have a, show. But he got it here and it was good.
Well, that's
Oh, hi, Max.
one time I had called. It was during the pandemic, and I was still working. This is when I lived up in LA, but I called an Uber in like the middle of the night because I worked overnight, and it was like 3 a.m. But I waited there for so long, and then the car, I remember, it was just sitting there on the map. It was just sitting there, and it wasn't moving. But I was assigned to the driver, so it would tell me like where they are, but like they weren't moving at all. And I was like, what is this person doing? Are they like asleep on the side of the road or something? And then so I tried to message them, and then the car suddenly, after a while, turned around and started going the opposite direction. So I messaged them again. I was like, you're going the wrong way. I was like, you're coming to pick me up, right? And everything. And then after about 20 minutes of waiting for that, as I was assigned to them, so I couldn't, look for another ride, they canceled the ride. I was like, I was like, are you kidding me? Yeah, that was not cool. So it was like 4 a.m. or something by the time I finally got to call another one. But
That's like my groceries the other day that never showed up. And
oh,
then I called in like, hello? And they said, oh, the driver was impatient. And then he said that it was, that they canceled the delivery.
uh,
And they said, but we didn't cancel the delivery. And I said, well, what's the status of my groceries? And so then they sent out another driver, and he came up and he's like carding me. He goes, I want to scan your ID. I said, I don't think so. I have no alcohol or anything, and I'm not, you want to look at it? I don't even want you to photograph it, but you're certainly not going to scan it. He says, oh, I have right here that. I said, pick it all up. And I had a huge order.
I'm
And take
done.
it back. Take it back. Hi, Nia.
Debbie wasn't
Okay, you guys start posting your requests. If you have a question, remember, look at the description. You have to be 18 or over to get a reading. No legal, please. No medical, please. Medical also includes pregnancy. And don't write anybody's name, first or last name on person of interest, an ex, something like that. But please say relative, but you will connect to that energy, but don't put their name. I won't put it up there. We don't have a line. So I see where you're saying you're first in line. We had to change to just randomly select. We have a new system where each of us take somebody different. So we hope to get as many people as we can.
Yeah, so random selection. There's no order. There's no guarantee for a reading. It's completely at random.
Go ahead and just say, do you want a general? I can do a 3-month. Matty's wonderful. He has so many different ways of divination. Today, I'm so not prepared. I'm just doing tarot. Wow, there's so many people here. I really do want to do Max when it's my turn to do it. So I'm going to start with getting together right now. I want to do Max cold. So Matty, you can
Go ahead.
peruse.
I'm
going to go ahead and start.
Are drinking. What's in your cup? Christy Bullock says she has water. That's lovely.
That's the best. That's the best.
What else? I don't see any others. You guys, what's in your cup? It's Fluid Friday.
You are not got anything to drink while you're waiting here for an hour with us? Okay.
Let's see. I don't see any others.
I'm going to go ahead and put Max up and get going there. Okay, Max. Oh, looky.
Starlight says it's a sultry Saturday in where he's at in Australia.
Yes, it is. It's their summer. I think, David, it's your summer now starting. It's hot. Okay, Max, I am going to connect your energy and then I'm going to grab some cards. Okay, career.
Kim says juicy West Coast India Pale Ale.
Okay, career. We'll see what comes up. When I do career, I usually really look through time and ask, is it a job or are we talking about your career? So I've connected to the energy of career. So let's see what comes up. I'm going to flip the cards around now. There's going to be 10 cards, Max. 4 cards are going to be a little bit about you, energy crossing over you, the future, the past. And let's see what we have. Oh gosh, you're gonna be absolutely wonderful. Oh my goodness. They tell me, first of all, you're represented about like going traveling and having an adventure. Get ready, get going on stuff. But this is my travel and journey card. So this comes down for you. Now, crossing over you, I get a little bit of a broken heart, as well as in the past, I feel like there was some kind of a loss. In the future, good news about money. Your cards, good news about money. I mean, crazy. They're showing me good news. They're showing me success over a lifetime for you. So, wealth and everything good. So, building that during your lifetime and doing really well. At some point, you get to say you're wealthy. So, this is really great. I get that there's some kind of celebration coming up or a big party. This is my card of that I use for engagements and stuff like that. But like, there's a party or a real celebration coming. Now, I got 2 people here. I get an ambitious male and then I get a very strong personality male. So maybe that strong personality is physically fit and he has a just the same of right and wrong. Super capable, intelligent guy. Then I get somebody who's business minded and ambitious. So one of those may be you, but I have them on your path. You get the star card, so you get a message from the other side. And it is have a positive attitude. Okay. No matter what, wish it to be, manifest, use the law of attraction to bring in what you want. But hang in there right now. Have hope and courage because it's going to be really good for you. I get really good for you, but hang in there now. All right. And that's what I have for you. Oh, I forgot to add. Please go to Matty Tarot on YouTube and subscribe to his channel, and that would be really great. And also, these are free readings. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, free readings. We graciously and appreciate. I said wrong. Tips, and there's live links in the description. Okay, Maddie, did you pick somebody out?
I did. Karen Fisher at 6:44.
There we go. I'm going to type in the comments who I'm selected to do next. So watch the comments, you guys.
So Karen, so from your friend, from your best friend, I have here that you were always, oh, yeah, right here, Muse of Voices. So the Muse of Voices is paralleled to the King of Swords. So, and that I pulled that with the Ace of Swords here. So this is your best friend, and then there's the Two of Swords. So a lot of communication coming through. Your best friend talks to you constantly, whether or not you know that is where the message is coming from. You are constantly getting this communication. You often feel stuck. You feel like a bit defeated at times. There's this energy that is it's a sorrow. It's a sorrow and wallowing in the sorrow as well. Which I mean, it's understandable, especially if you said your kids have passed as well. A kid has passed as well. So that, I mean, I definitely understand how it could really get down on you at times. But it's not always like that. But your best friend wants you to know that you have this you deserve clarity in the mind. They don't like that you know, have this fog in your mind at times that keeps you stuck and keeps you from opportunities. They want you to go for these things. They're giving you a push on your back. Just telling you to take the steps, do it, go for it. Don't hold yourself back because I'm getting a message from both. So don't hold yourself back because of us. I've got here on the end of for your children or your child, the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So they want you to know that they're safe, and they want you to know that you can let go, because it's not actually letting go, because they're still there with you. So that's the message I'm getting. I'm not sure if that means something to you specifically, but you can let go because I will never let go, or we're not actually letting go, something like that. There's the overall sense of safety is here. So they really want you to know that they're. Let me pull a couple more here. So the peace card came out. They are at peace. Where they are is very peaceful. Okay, and they want you to proceed in your life with peace, within your heart and in your mind and your soul and all that. So, the turmoil that it's caused you, it really devastates them, because, they want you to they want you to live the rest of your life to the fullest, not hinder yourself because of what has happened. Okay, that's all I have for you today.
Thank you. Okay, Sylvie. Hi, Sylvie. Okay, I have cards out. I took a couple extras for you. The card that comes out for you really is that card of wanting to go on a new adventure and a new path. You have to make sure that you let your intuition guide you. I do see that the other side is communicating with you, by the way, that you have some psychic ability. So I don't know if it's coming in at night, which would be a good time to communicate with them, or in a dream. But use your intuition and your guides when you go off on this new path, because you're all about going on this new path. You dream about or daydream maybe about having it all, everything, having the family good and the partner and money and all of this. That's the energy over you, and that's the best energy around. So that helps you to manifest things in. I do see in the future that you're going to have something kind of built up, and you go, I need to do something different. I need to let that go so I can go on to my future, and that's okay. I get a harmony and partnership. I don't know, this is in the past, if this was with medical, but I do get a harmony in partnership or working with someone in the past, like the recent past. I feel good about that. They're showing me a couple of people here, so I'll be describing them to you on your path. If I'm looking at one, they can be possibly you or someone else. I do get an ambitious woman that knows about business. I do get an improvement in your home, if not a new place to live, fixing it up and making it better and more comfortable, maybe bringing somebody in. But I feel like there's a very positive change in your home. I do feel like there's a little bit about juggling money. We're going to take some money, we're going to put it over there, and we're going to take some money and put it over there. So I feel like that's okay. But if you feel that a pinch on that with the finances, do just go ahead and manifest that money to come in. They're showing me a money-minded male here. And also I get a little bit about not trusting what's ahead, and having somewhat of a loss in your life. So I wanted to find out what was going on. I do get that there's something about a very strong, opinionated woman, and I feel like in the past, And I also get connected to spirit. I had a spirit come in when I started taking your cards. So I get there's somebody from the past that has passed, somebody I feel really good, but very kind of loud and boisterous and very much somebody that is a good, compassionate woman, but still a big personality. So I do get that you get communication from this person, and she's on the other side. Okay. And she did come in and push in and just say she was here. So you do have a spirit with you, know that. Other than that, I do love the energy that's over you. I do feel like that you're going to be moving on from something in the future, and that's what I have for you.
That was wonderful. All right, I'm going to pick Indira Williams at 642.
Okay.
Okay. Indira. Give me just a moment more. Okay. Yeah, so Indira, I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to say, it's hard to tell. I'm going to say he's not, but I'm also going to give you this. This is something that you need to use discernment. I don't believe he's telling the truth. However, you have to ask yourself this question. So, because at the end, if somebody can lie, and you may never find out, and they could take that to the grave, So there's no way to actually, if they're not going to tell you the truth, they're not going to tell you the truth, and you can't force them to. And that's unfortunate. That's part of, that's a risk you take when you're giving your trust to somebody, is that they could potentially deceive you, So, I mean, there's no way to stop that. Anyone at any time could turn around and deceive you, no matter how loyal they've been to you. Does that mean you should move with fear? Does that mean you should move with, always anticipating it? No. But it does mean that it can happen. And so you need to be aware that, if, you give somebody your trust until they give you a reason not to. And you have to ask yourself, if it's not sitting right with you, whatever answer this person's giving you, well, then you need to ask yourself, are you okay with feeling that way without getting, because, otherwise you're just putting yourself in this perpetual cycle of just never ending disharmony. Because so he gives you an answer, you don't believe him, yet you accept it, wait a little while until you're asking the same questions again. And so if you don't feel right with that answer that he's receiving, ask for the reassurance, ask for the proof, ask for the evidence, ask for something more that you need in order to feel at ease. And if that's not something you're comfortable asking for, it's not something that he will give you, if it's not something that goes in a productive conversation, or when it is you try to obtain that information, then you need to decide, are you okay with that? Are you okay with being in that state of energy, in that state of mind? Are you okay with accepting that uncertainty? I don't think you would I think you'll find that you wouldn't be okay, that you're not okay with that. So you have to then decide, okay, you either need to deal with that on your own, and the crushing sense of that's a crushing feeling, and you need to internalize that, which I don't advise that if you're going to do better for yourself. Because if you can't trust somebody, what is there? You know, I feel like if there's no trust, then then it's over, because that's not a happy relationship, or a fulfilling one, or a nourishing one in any way. Um, the reason I say no, I don't think so, because I feel like there's choices that have been made in regard to, so the Seven of Cups, in regard to a relationship, Two of Cups, that have left you with resentment, a lot of resentment. Five of Swords, there's conflict that happens here, a lot of resentment, and you are trying to be practical, um, but he plays games. He wants to play these games, and he wants to, um, he's very indirect, he's dismissive, he's very uses deflection, to avoid, accountability, things like that. There's a lot of toxic patterns here, but you get to the state of the Ten of Wands here, it's this like uphill battle both ways, and you feel just like burnt out and tired, and just overwhelmed. Yeah, so right here, hold on one second, I'm gonna pull one more. I feel like he gets mad at you for certain things. So, okay, so it says, without a leg to stand on, disagreements and conflicts require two people, both with their own opinions and perspectives. Sometimes we don't have much evidence to support our views other than our own feelings or opinions. This is valid, however, remember that other people's experiences are just as valid. So if you're not being validated, if they're not hearing you, if your partner's not hearing you and is not taking your opinion into consideration, and they're just getting angry at you and basing it off of, it's not based off of any sort of fact that's happened. It's just that they got angry, they're mad at you, and that is why they're saying no. It's like it's like punishing behaviors, when they're like, will you, I'm just gonna make something up, but it's like, will you pick up my dry cleaning on your way home? And they're like, your partner's like, no. Or they just like, don't, no, I won't. Why? Because you're angry at me? Because like, that's ridiculous. Like, it's, you guys are partners. So it's like, even if they're angry at you, they shouldn't be taking that out on you and punishing behaviors like you're a child. Okay. They can be an adult. And so it's just, and they're just saying no to this favor because they're mad at you. And so they're basing it off of their emotions and feelings. Or even if something were to benefit them as well, it's like, oh, this will benefit you and I, but they're still like, no, because they're mad at you. It's like, that's so ridiculous. So, maybe there's a lot of anger without, and he doesn't have a leg to stand on here. And you're kind of that. I mean, that would very much make a person feel very tired. The heart of the matter here, it says, let go of pettiness and address the actual problem underneath the surface. Look deeper past the ego and pride to get to the root of the issue. I feel like that's what really you try to do, and he just won't do it with you. He won't, because there's too much ego, pride. There's no actual addressing of the true issue here, and that is that the trust has been broken, that there has been some sort of what's it called, some sort of deceit, and that there's been dismissal and invalidation for far too long, and that it is not an equal or fair partnership. So there's it says cleanse frustration. um all of these things, really, it's like, I'm getting that you, like I said, if he won't work with you, well, then it's not going to work. That's the bottom line. What you don't see coming is you moving toward a romance, with boundaries. Queen of Swords. So Knight of Cups and Queen of Swords, moving toward a romance with, and then having boundaries and being more assertive. Okay, you need to be more assertive. You're accepting things that you should really take into consideration how much does it actually cost you? How much has it truly cost you to allow this behavior to go on? And that's all I'm going to leave you with tonight.
Matty, I'm going to go ahead and do Larissa Cosmos. And then after that, I want to show your QR code.
Okay.
Everybody. So, Larissa, hi. Larissa, the card that comes down for you right now is one that is concerning, because sometimes it means that we're going through something. Sometimes it can be fears and different things like that. And so we want to, raise your vibration. You are thinking about this energy over you of some money, like building up some money and having money for a certain project or something like that. This tells me that there's a wait for it. It's also not even on the board, but something for the future. I think you're going to get stuck a little bit on a decision in the future. So always ask your guides for clarity. I think in the recent past, you were sitting down, maybe looking at memories. That could be photo albums or whatever, but I feel like there was a time of sitting and thinking about the past. They're showing me for you to manifest, and I do get that there's a family reunion or a wedding or something, some kind of reason to celebrate, and it's relationship connection here. They show me a little bit about you feeling like I should be making more money. And I think that makes you feel super like you're not in control because I should be making more money. So I'm really can't do what I want to do. But I'm going to tell you, they're showing me for you to have your back or to watch your back. There may be somebody that's not telling you something. But the really good card here for you is that an idea comes in, you jump on it really fast, and it takes you in a new direction, which is super good and super successful for you. So that's what I have for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring up a QR code. Matty, you want to tell everybody what it's for?
Yes. This is my QR code. It takes you to my website and my booking website. And you can book a private reading with me if you would like. And yeah, it's got my lovely blue face in the middle with crystals. So you go ahead, scan it, take a screenshot. You can come back to this show on YouTube and find it that way, but it will take you right there. And we get really deep. Well, there's different levels of readings you can get, but yeah, we can, if you want to get like really deep into a relationship, or if you want to cleanse like negative energy out of your life, if you feel like somebody's doing black magic on you or something, or you feel like you've got some sort of heavy negative spirit around you, I also do that sort of work as well. So
Very good. Let's bring that up so everybody can see your cards and all that great stuff. I love your readings. Your readings are just really, they're fun and they're deep and very, very good. There's a lot of people that are asking for mediumship questions. Personally, for me, I do them when I'm in person with people or I have a piece of something they owned. And then I can really get the visions and all of that. That's too long for me to do on these shows that the readings have to go faster. So if you want me to look into something, or Matty, just put in a request to what you'd like to look at. Okay, did you find somebody?
So I'm gonna pick, it says, Assel, can I get a reading from Matty? My question, why did my ex-boyfriend A marry his ex-girlfriend D after we broke up? We were supposed to get married, but he broke up with me.
What time is she at?
Oh, it says that,
Oh, I found it.
okay, thank you, because I don't know.
Okay.
All right. So this is a little complicated, but I'm going to try and explain it the best I can. So I feel like this person was really hot and cold with you. They would be like very like on and off. You would kind of be like, it'd be really great. And it was really like, oh, this is wonderful. And that. And then some days it would just be like, who is this person? And why are they acting like that? And where did this come from? And that is shown with the sun and the moon here. And it's a lot of emotional turmoil that they had going on within them. So basically, I'm going to give you the short version, and then I'll give you all the more details. But basically, this person was not over their ex because they, didn't actually want that relationship to end the way it did. And so something was incomplete within them. And then they kind of filled that spot with, not to say that that it's not like they came in and just didn't care about you, but they did fill that spot with, you know, that void of emotion with you made them feel really good, and they liked that. Unfortunately, that person was not thinking ahead too much and not thinking of the impact that might have on another person, because they were to be in another relationship, because they still had feelings for, they hadn't gotten over that first one. So this person may have been in a like, you helped them feel like independent again, and what I mean by that is, like, they kind of felt, maybe I should use the word like pride, like they felt like some of their pride was taken in the breakup with the other person, and then you kind of boosted their confidence and made them feel good again. So like that's, you know, they did it for like selfish reasons, but I wouldn't say like a malicious person. You know, they weren't, again, they were just, they have the they don't have the experiences, enough experience to have the awareness of their own actions. So I'll say it like this: imagine like consciousness is like a light, and it's like shining out into the universe or whatever. You can only see what's within your light, and as you gain experience, as you have experiences and gain awareness, and you grow, and you transcend, and you become more conscious, you know, more self-aware, all these things, your light expands. And somebody who has less of an expansion of that light, you know, less of a view, they're not going to see the things that you might necessarily see. And so we're talking about actions, behaviors, the impact those things have, you know, the way our, you know, that's the type of thing we're talking about. They may not see how they're projecting. They may not see how they're, you know, self-sabotaging. They may not have that awareness because they don't have that experience, and their light doesn't shine to that dark corner. You know, that corner is still dark for them. So essentially, like, the subconscious is the sleeping mind, right? It's like, imagine someone sleeping next to you, and they get up and they start sleepwalking, and they bring this big pink elephant into the room as they're asleep, and they put it in the corner, and then they lay back in bed, and you're sitting up and you're like, what is this? What is it? Why is this huge pink elephant in the room? And they're like, what are you talking about? Because their light, when they're conscious, only goes halfway through the room, so they can't see the elephant. And you're like, you literally brought it in here. You literally are the problem, right? Quote unquote. You literally brought it in here. What are you talking about? And they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. You sound crazy. And then you're like, you're lying. You're gaslighting me. You know, I saw you bring it in here. The elephant's right there. And they're like, you're crazy. I don't know. Like, nobody else thinks this. Like, nobody else is like that. Like, you're too much, you know? So see how the dynamic plays out. They're not actually consciously aware of some of the things that they were doing, leaving that effect on you. And you feel like you kind of feel like you were played. But you got to have forgiveness for these things, because again, it's not that it makes it okay, but you need to have understanding and have the full range of understanding, accepting the whole of the circumstances as they are. This is something that ultimately is boosting your self confidence. The Queen of Wands here is once, you know, I want you to know that you are radiant. You got something from this, whether or not you've identified it yet. But this really is going to set you on a path of ambition. But you're in a sadness right now, and that's important to feel. You need to feel those emotions in order to release them. Or you know, don't wallow in it. But if you feel it coming in, don't be ashamed. Allow yourself to cry. Allow yourself to feel sad. It's okay to not be okay sometimes. It's like we're human. It's quite literally the human experience. So we don't need to be so ashamed of it. This is growth on your path. So this will facilitate growth. The star here is to say that there is hope. Keep going. Because what you don't see coming is the Eight of Swords and that's in reverse actually. So, and stop. It says the Eight of Swords in reverse. When the Eight of Swords is upright, it's like mental traps, and we keep ourselves trapped in these like self prophecies. We keep ourselves limited, and we keep ourselves. She's wearing this blindfold, right, and the swords are around her. But if she were to take the blindfold, she'll see, oh, I can just wear it out. These swords, I'm not actually trapped. But there's the blindfold, right? So when it's upside down, the blindfold falls off. It is the opposite meaning. So Eight of Swords in reverse is breaking through those mental barriers. And so it looks like you finally, facilitating growth here, and you stop those. It's essentially saying you're going to stop mentally catastrophizing everything, and you're going to see a new path forward. Okay. And that's all I have for you today.
I kind of heard you breaking up. You're okay now and freezing. Did anybody else see that?
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, how much of the reading was like that?
Oh, just like a couple of minutes. It just you could hear, and then you froze. But so it was a little choppy, but that's okay.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
We got that okay. We want to say hi. I see somebody from Argentina. Where was that at? Hi. Whoever's Argentina, I'm looking for you. Celeste, hello. We want to say hello. Oh, a cute picture. Thank you for coming in from Argentina.
Yes, thank you. Fluid Friday, guys. What's in your cup?
Yeah. I'm going to do, let's see, David Starlight. I will find you. I'm looking. Okay.
Yeah, Assel, I hope you were able to hear the messages. I hope it wasn't broken up too much, but I do apologize.
Sometimes it's fine because it's maybe just what I'm seeing and not the other people. So
no, everyone's confirming that it was like that.
Oh, wow. I was gonna stop, but I was like, I can hear some of this, so sorry. Okay, here we go. David. Advice to unblock things and to move forward. January is he feels like a slug. So David, I kind of looked to see if, just like if they told me that you needed to, take your vitamins or anything like that. And I really didn't get that. But I want to tell you that I do get you being represented right now by a celebration or a party or something good. So I feel good about that. You also are the mentor, you're the teacher, they have that energy over you. I want to tell you, I do feel like there's going to be something probably that somebody doesn't tell you in the future. So let your gut tell you when there is something going on so that you can ask what's up. I feel like that the past, you may have ended something or said, I'm finished with something. Something ended. And I feel like that was fine. It's good. It's done with. I do get you as a compassionate, loving romantic. I get that I believe that you may find better comfort in your home or get a new place to live. But this is the deal. It shows me there's a lot on you. No matter if it's work or whatever, I get a lot to shoulder. I also get that would be pretty good to talk to someone, talk to some people about all the stuff that you have going on. And then I get these lovely cards of a wish come true and then an entrepreneurial opportunity. So I think that's something that you really want is going to come in for you, something that you'll be your own boss about. And this is what lifts you up. Okay. And that's what I have for you.
That was lovely. I'm going to do Nia Anderson. Can I get a general at 656? So Nia, I just want to be clear. We don't do we don't advise on medical and such. So I can't advise directly on your father, but I can give you a general reading in regard to how that has affected you and what, how you're able to navigate, essentially. But I'm still pulling cards. Just give me a moment. The page of inspiration. Okay.
The next person after this, I've typed your name in the comments.
Okay, so Nia, you, excuse me, sorry. It's gonna be rough for a bit, Nia. I don't see necessarily anything, you know, happening right away, but I do see that there is. It's going to be rough, Nia. I'm just going to say that. I do see an ending coming to a cycle, an end to a cycle. Take that however you'd like to mean. That this leaves you feeling stuck. And it really just pulls out a lot of fears. And it's like a tower moment in your life. There's like, it feels chaotic. And it really brings you into a space where you are seeing the world through a veil. That, you know, it leaves a mark on you. And I'm going to say this, that it doesn't last. However, the only way out is through. Sorry, this is not an easy message to give. I'm getting a little emotional. Sorry. There's a lot of frustration that comes with this for you. And Spirit wants you to know that that is not beneficial to you or anyone around you. So it would be wise to try and instead, you know, oftentimes when we have a pain in our heart and there's a hurt, the easy emotion to run to is anger, right? So lashing out in anger that's the easy thing to do. And that's why we have a lot of angry people in the world, because it's pretty easy to just take our anger out, right? But it takes a little more work to kind of look inward and see what the cause of that is, and to admit our fears or our be vulnerable, to actually, you know, say the things that are hurting us or that we want, or that we, you know, that the pain, you know, to describe the pain, to talk about it. So that is what what Spirit is asking you to keep in mind, to take the higher road and take the harder, the more difficult path, because it is more fruitful and beneficial, not only for you, but for others around you as well. And it leads to illumination. It leads back to illumination. So your advice, Nia, is that no matter what happens, that you need to take the higher road with your anger, because that is the way back to illumination. And you will see a new horizon upon that journey, or when you're atop that mountain and have taken that journey. Okay, that's all I'll leave you with.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to do Jenny Lynn Berkey. There we go. Hi, Jenny Lynn. You know what? I do get you being all about having a new beginning. Just have a new beginning. I want to go forward. I want to, you know, do that. But I do get the sadness over you, almost like it's just general kind of energy over you. So I don't know if you've had a loss, or something. This is sometimes a grief card, but I do have that kind of lower energy over you. So just a FYI, I do feel like that they're showing me in the future you may have some kind of difficulty with feeling alone or unsupported. So always go to your guides and say, bring me everything that I need to feel grounded and secure and supported. And the people, even if it's people, bring them in. I do get that you're still waiting for some money, but we have good money cards at the end. Like you've been waiting already. Oh, I need to have a certain amount, or I'm waiting for a certain amount, and that there's been a wait. So I'll tell you about money in just a minute. They're showing me that something maybe came out of nowhere, was super unexpected, may have caused a little bit of a crisis for you. I also get the court card, a legal card, or just that the right decision was made in this. So I want to leave you with that. It shows me for you to face your fears and to be strong, because I do get conflict and confusion, maybe light arguments here. Let's talk about the good things about money, because it does show me that there's going to be an investment, something that you're going to know. Your body's going to say, yeah, this is a great idea that will make money. Go for it, because I get that this is money that will grow over time and take care of all your needs and wants. And it shows me that money will come in on a regular basis with potential to grow. So money, good. But I do feel like that something happened. You need to be strong. I feel like there's conflict coming, if not now. But I want to tell you, the money's going to be okay. So just raise your vibration and walk with the higher power, and always ask your archangels and your guides for whatever you want. And that's what I have for you tonight.
All right, that was lovely. That was wonderful. Okay, I've got here, or I'm sorry, I've chosen Mikhail Reeves. It's back at the top, at the beginning, kind of. What time was it? Let's see. 6:42.
42, 6:42.
6:42.
That was a popular time. There we go. Like a lot of people, same time.
Oh. All right, Mikhail, I'm gonna take a drink for this one because it's a doozy. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Oh, hold on one second.
Everybody goes, no.
I'm totally. No, it's a really good message here. Okay, so you there's the Six of Cups here. So there's this soulful bond, soulful connection with somebody that it really it has deep ties, and you feel that. And you guys are working through, so the Nine of Wands is here, so that's the wounded warrior. It's working through the fears with hope, working through things. You're still pushing on, you're pushing forward with hope, despite any fears, despite any risks, despite any because you and that comes with faith. So there's a lot, you have a lot of faith in this, and I see that you're being guided by your intuition. The High Priestess is here as well. So you are being guided. There's intuitive messages that are coming through. This feels right. And I don't necessarily see anything like bad coming. I see what you don't see coming is there's stability. There is some sort of, authority and stability that is brought in. The Emperor is here. So this could be divine masculine. This could be, just the sense of bringing logic into into emotional situations. There's a logical way to look at things and to be practical and talk through it. So any issues may fall to the wayside. I do see some addressing fears and emotional wounds with the moon here, and it really just what you don't see coming. It's the 10 of Cups. This is the domestic partnership, the happy home, the happy relationship. And right under that here is the Sun. So there is just a lot of happiness, a lot of fulfillment and joy. And then at the bottom of the deck here is success. So this could be referring to, you know, because this does refer to like a domestic household. The 10 of Cups does. So this could, and then the success card. So maybe, and the stability with the Emperor. I'm seeing that maybe you two are working together. To face fears, it takes steps forward. You're guided by your intuition, and just have faith. There will be stability that comes. There will be success that comes. You guys will build this happy, loving home together, and address these issues. Any sort of, emotional baggage from the past, or some sort of like traumas, maybe childhood traumas, will be addressed. Just one quick message. Remember, with the Page of Cups here, remember to don't be too good to apologize. That goes for both on both ends. So the Page of Cups here, don't apologize often, because you're both human, okay? But again, this is affirming with the relationship here. The Two of Cups is right here. So again, just a happy relationship, very successful. That's all I have for you.
Okay. We have somebody drinking the blood of an ox.
Oh wait, no. That's what I put in the that's what I put in the description. It says something like what's in your cup? Is it water, whiskey, the blood of an ox? We don't judge, or something.
Yeah, that was funny. And Kim caught honeybees that it was a connection to what's in the description.
That's so funny.
Well, we are at the bottom of our hour, and we need to know who won on the poll.
Oh, let's go see. Okay, guys, let's see. Who? All right. We're going to analyze the results. Okay, so how would dogs wear pants? It doesn't matter, because they would just eat them, is the winner.
Yay!
But we did have a tie between just on their hind legs and obviously on all four legs. So those two tied. That's interesting. I think a dog is weird with pants on all four legs.
What kind of pants has four legs?
They'd walk.
You have to make them
funny, I think. And then how would their shirt hang?
Honeybee says she's drinking coffee. No, I really like the blood of an ox. We need that. Or she goes, what about a centaur? There we go. Yes. There we go. Gosh, Mystery Monday is coming up, and we will be doing, as always, free reading, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. Monday. Can I get a drink? I have to go shopping now. It's late. I've got to go shop. I still have to go shopping. This has been a very busy day. I have to go grocery shopping.
Tonight? Oh.
Yeah, because they're open. The health food store. Like, yes, I go to a health food store.
Oh, that's good.
It's just like I wear, like athletic clothes.
Well, I mean.
Oh. But it looks good. Yes, I'm ready to go on my jog.
I love it. You're like, nah.
Yeah, they're stretchy. What can I say?
With the time change, I know that happened a while ago, but with the time change, like, I thought I always think it's later. I'm like, you're going to the store now? It's only 7:30. Of course, you can go to the store.
I know. I'll go and I'll say, well, I'm getting tired, and everything. I look up, and I swear to God, it's 6:35. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how many more hours, because I get up at 6. What the heck? And yeah, it's just I can't wait till the time changes. I can't wait. More sun, but it was a nice day. We had sun today. It was nice.
Yes, it was a nice day.
Thank you, God.
It's finally warm again. I don't know where y'all are, but actually, I know where some of y'all are. So I saw Argentina.
Australia.
San Diego, and it was cold for us, at least for a while, but it is sunny again, and we love that.
Yeah. Till next Thursday when it's going to rain. All right, you guys, we need to go. And thank you guys so much. This was really great. And Larissa, we're really sorry about the loss that your family had, and thank you for the validation because that came up in the reading. So anyway, our hearts go out to you for the. I think it's tomorrow. You will be celebrating a life that is past, which happens a lot. I'm telling you. All right.
Here's to that.
Yes, a
Here's
little bit, a little
here's to
drink.
celebrating their life.
There we go. I gotta open. It's gonna be with water. It doesn't matter.
Hey,
There's
Fluid Friday means drink, fluids. So stay hydrated.
fluids.
Thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate all of you, and please subscribe to both of our channels. Put our notifications on. We'll be back on Monday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Mystery Monday.
Right. If you didn't get a reading, just kind of tell me on Monday, so I'll be on the lookout for that. All right.
Yes.
All right. Take
All
care,
right.
you guys.
Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.